Hello everybody in YouTube land and to all my friends and subscribers. If you're in this video, then you know what it is. Today is Boxycharm unboxing day. So I'm really glad that it seems that Boxycharm's gotten their stuff together a little bit. The last few months with everything going on, you know, I've noticed a real big delay with my boxes coming. They've been coming around the 20th, 21st. I think I got one even on the 22nd of the month. So really late in the month. This one actually came today. So it got here basically like a week earlier than it has been. So I'm really stoked. And I just wanted to get it up as quickly as possible for you guys. So I'm really excited. It's a good one. So if you guys want to go ahead and see what kind of goodies I got, keep on watching. All right, guys. So just a couple of things I want to address. First of all, I did cut my hair. So you're not going crazy. I did an okay job. It's kind of uneven in the back, but honestly, no one's gonna see it. But yes, I cut my hair because it's San Antonio, Texas. It's 102 degrees. It got to 102 degrees today. And my poor AC is like running on overdrive, but it's just so hot. And I know I'm working from home. I'm not really leaving my house, but going outside and doing things around my yard, it's just hot. So I digress. I cut off like 3 inches. You know, it's a little blunt. It's not the cutest. I mean, it's not perfect. I think it's cute though. I think I did a good job. Shout out to all the people who are cutting their own hair right now because, you know, it's happening. I don't want to go to any salons right now. I want to avoid being around as many people as possible. So with that being said, for anyone who is familiar with my videos and the way I do my unboxings, I do like an unboxing mini review, kind of try-on style. I don't film my try-ons, however, I am wearing everything in the box, and that's kind of my thing. I like to wear it. I've been wearing my makeup now for a little over an hour, and just so I can kind of get a feel for it and give you guys my initial first thoughts rather than just pulling things out of a box. Okay, so you might notice that my makeup maybe doesn't quite go all the way together, the lip and the eye look. Like I said, I'm wearing what's in the box, so I'm gonna give y'all my feelings about everything in just a second here. So let me just get a little closer to give y'all just a quick little peek of what's going on in my face. And then I'll be more than happy, of course, to show you guys exactly what I got. Kind of go in a little bit more depth, get a little close with my eye look. It's a little colorful today. So let's go ahead and start with the first item. As you guys know, if you're familiar with Boxycharm, they always include a card with like a theme for the month. This one is just all summertime activities. It's just a spa, glamping, sunbathe, yoga, slumber. And it's got a cute little picture of like a picnic or grass and then like s'mores stuff. It is summertime. It has a list and a description of all the products and price points. And then of course all the social media tags on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my choice item with Boxycharm. If you guys are not aware, this is the base box. This is $25 a month, and you get to choose with the base one product every month. So I chose it last month, and it's exciting for a number of reasons. We're trying to introduce more complexion products, so like makeup and concealer. So this is what it is. This is the first item, and this is, let me just show you guys. Try not to blind you. So this is a Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. Conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch with this super perfecting natural finish concealer makeup hybrid. Fully loaded pigments provide maximum coverage with an undetectable finish for a look so flawless you'll think you were born this way. How cute. This retails for $29. So, Too Faced, love Too Faced, have a ton of their mostly eyeshadow products, but I've used a few other things, some of their primers. This is actually my first time using any of their complexion stuff though. So this is a big concealer. It's a glass bottle, love the packaging. I'm sorry if I keep looking, guys. I'm filming in the daytime and I never get to film when it's daytime. And I keep seeing neighbors and cars driving by and I just like to keep my eye on what's going on. So if I keep glancing over, that's what's happening. This is the bottle. I'm sure a lot of y'all are probably familiar with this particular product or just Too Faced in general. Nice glass bottle. I am so glad that I got this and this was a choice. Now, I got the shade Swan right on top. When I did go on for my choice window, the one thing about choice that I've noticed is that sometimes when they are shade specific or just in general, they'll give you like 4 or 5 products to pick between. Sometimes they're grayed out and sometimes the shades are grayed out. So I've never used this before. I went to the Too Faced website to look at swatches to try to get an idea of what shade would work for me. Of what was available, this was the closest thing that I was gonna find. It is pretty light. I don't think it looks bad on me. Concealers are meant to be lighter than your foundation. So I think it looks great on my face. I'm very happy with the way it performed. I mostly just used it under my eyes. But because the other shades that I think might have matched a little better were sold out or grayed out, they weren't an option. I went ahead and went with Swan. So one thing I wanna show you guys. I wanna show you how this bottle compares. It is 0.5 fluid ounces, so it's 15 milliliters. I wanted to show you how it compares to Tarte Shape Tape because that is what I've been using. And I'm glad that this came when it did because I'm almost out of my Shape Tape. It's kind of drying out and it's getting kind of clear on the sides. And the Shape Tape is 0.3381 fluid ounces. So it is 10 milliliters. You do get more with this worn this way than you do with the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna insert a picture real quick. I did a swatch on the back of my hand so you can see how these two colors compare. Once again, this is Swan and my Tarte Shape Tape is in the color Light. So that just gives you an idea of how they compare. Swan is a little lighter than the Light and the Shape Tape. They both work about the same, both super full coverage, blended very easily. I think if I were to rebuy this, let me look at the price point on this again. It's $29. Okay, so this is $29. The Tarte is $27, but now that I know that this is 15 milliliters and this is only 10, if this performs as well as I'm hoping it will, you know, like I said, I've only been wearing my makeup for an hour, then I will go ahead and rebuy this rather than Tarte. And I love Tarte, and I do like Too Faced. So excellent, you know, product. For the price, it would just be worth it to rebuy this. We'll just go ahead and jump right into this. This is the lip product. Now I was super excited. I do a little bit of research and I did know that this was coming for a lot of people. Not everyone gets the same thing every month, but I was really excited to get it, but I wasn't crazy about the color I got. But let me show you the packaging and read about it and try to avoid the glare because it's always an issue. Let me kind of tilt it down. This is the Clarins Velvet Lip Perfector. Clarins' best-selling natural lip perfectors go bold with a new matte finish, a liquid lipstick with a weightless mousse texture that delivers a highly pigmented velvety finish with soft blur effect. Formulated with conditioning and nourishing shea butter, leaving lips feeling hydrated for hours. It does retail for $26, but there's a lot of product in here for one. This is the tube, and the color I got was 01, which is Velvet Nude. And this is what the applicator looks like, which is, you know, very different. It's the squeezy tube. The color of the tube is the color of the shade, more or less. And I think it maybe, you know, it's not a bad color at all. I just think because of the eye look I did, which is because of my next product, they don't go great together, but I will say some good things about it. It feels amazing. It talks about it being a liquid lipstick, but like a moussey texture. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels really nice. Now, one thing I noticed, I haven't tried eating or drinking, but I feel like it's probably gonna come off. We'll test it on my hand. A little bit came off. Like it's not like a traditional liquid lip that feels really drying, and that's why I was so excited to get it. And I was like, ooh, velvet lip protector. And honestly, it does look like it transfers a little bit. This came in, I think, like 6 or 8 shades. It feels great. It feels very moisturizing. It looks pretty. It almost gives a look of like a stain a little bit. I don't know. I like it. I think I might try on some other colors. It just feels really comfortable. It feels like a non-greasy chapstick because it feels soft. It feels moisturizing. Just not crazy about the color. And I am going to insert just a quick little clip of me swatching it for the first time because I have already used it, so it's dirty. but I wanted to show you what the applicator looked like. So I'm gonna put that in right now. Lighting's a little different. I just wanted you to be able to see the tip before I actually use it, so you can get a true understanding of what it looks like. It's like a felt fuzzy tip. And what you do is you go ahead and squeeze it. Let's go ahead and give it a squeeze. Should be able to see that product come up. Oh wow, nice. Kind of cool. Wasn't expecting it to come out that much. Let's go ahead and give it a swatch on my hand. Well, that's an interesting color. It's a little more brown than I thought it would be. Oh yeah, for sure. We'll see how that looks on my lips and if I decide to use it for the video. All right guys, moving right along, we're gonna go on to the colorful part of my look. And this is our next item. And this might look a little familiar. I'll show y'all something else in a minute. This is the more Violet Voss. I love Violet Voss. This is the Violet Voss Essentials 2 palette. These 10 eyeshadow pans of pure bliss provide all the everyday hues you need to create your go-to soft glam, as well as vivid pops of color to liven up your look. It does retail for $36. This is the second Violet Voss palette that I've gotten from Boxycharm. I actually have the first one right here as well. Well, let me show you this baby first. I absolutely love the colors in it. I even did some swatches on my hands, and I'll insert those in just a second, but let me show you what it looks like. So once you take it out of the box, there is a mirror, and there was a plastic sheet. I just took it off already. And that is our palette. How beautiful is that? Two really awesome like purpley shades, some beautiful shimmers. Actually, I think they're called pressed pigments because it does say 10 color eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. So those shades, these two here, and I think this one, they swatch really nicely, guys. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and insert my swatches right now. So as you can see, excellent color payoff. You can see my look that I've got going on. What I did is I used the lighter purple, almost as just like a transition shade. That's what's up high. In my crease, I used the darker purple shade. On my lid, I used Blue Sky, which is the matte blue. And then I covered it with the turquoisey blue, or the shimmery, it's called Aqua. And I put that on top with my finger. And then I actually went in with the inner corner with this color called Bronze right here. And came up with this look. Oh, I did the dark purple on the bottom as well. Love these shadows. And I wanted to show you guys, this was the first Essentials palette that came, I guess, last year. This is slightly different coloring. A lot of neutrals also with some pops of color. But super happy with this one. Super happy to add to my collection. So now I've got 2 Violet Voss palettes, and I'm very happy with that. So yeah, very happy with that palette. Super awesome color payoff. I did have to work with the purples a little bit, and I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but purple pigments are some of the hardest pigments to formulate when it comes to eyeshadows. And it might also be why you notice when you swatch or take off purple, it kind of leaves like almost like a little bit of a reddish hue underneath. I think it's something to do with the dyes and the coloring. It's a very difficult color to work with. For that reason, you take a little bit more work to get the color payoff that you want. So I just had to keep, there wasn't a ton of fallout, but I had to keep kind of going in, keep going back in, and keep going back in with my brush. The other shades are definitely more pigmented and easier to work with. The purples took a little effort, but honestly, I'm very happy with how the look came out. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next product. Let me show you what this one is. This is the Mind Tan Body Skin Hydra Glow Sleep Serum. Kind of pull that back, there you go. Greet the day with glowing skin. Hydra Glow Sleep Serum instantly absorbs with a triple action hyaluronic acid formula, delivering time-release multi-depth hydration and for fully hydrated skin that glows. Wake up looking fabulous and greet the day with glowing skin. This is the most expensive item. It retails for $44.95, and skincare is always a little bit more pricey. It didn't say it in the card, but I noticed on the bottle it does say vegan friendly and sustainably sourced. It does say Australian owned. However, this is manufactured in Tennessee. It's a very kind of liquidy lotion type of pump formula. Let me show you one little pump here. Ooh, it's a good amount. Yeah, not too much came out. It's like a kind of clear liquidy lotion type formula. And my favorite thing about this already is the smell. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like summertime. There's a essence of coconut and sunscreen kind of thing happening. It doesn't smell like sunscreen, but it definitely reminds me of that. I think it just smells like the beach. And there's definitely some coconut smell in there. I didn't notice coconut in the ingredients. It does say fragrances in here, but there is avocado and sunflower oil, sunseed oil. Yeah, so basically, it says it's a sleep serum. It's basically like a nice hydrator. I'm gonna use it at night before I go to bed. I have some sleeping masks. I'm running kind of low on them. I love to throw on like a sleeping mask or a moisturizer before I go to bed. So this is perfect. This smells amazing. It even feels kind of cooling, even though it's just a lotion. It could just be because it's wet, but very happy with this. You can never have too much moisturizer, honestly, because you need to moisturize every day. All right, guys, so we're down to the last product. So this is called the Real Her Definer Brow Pencil. This long-lasting micro-tip pencil allows you to create individual-like hairs for a subtle or bold brow look. Its creamy wax-based formulation glides beautifully and naturally on the skin. Waterproof pencil is stress-free to help you through any challenges you face in life. It's kind of a big claim, but it's $16. I will say this pencil came at the right time because for those of you who know me, I'm a big brow powder gal. I love Anastasia's brow powder, but that is something that takes a few minutes to put on because I have like no brows. So it takes time. I have to prime. I normally do my foundation first and then I put it on and I have to use my brush. It takes some time, a few minutes. This is amazing because it's a nice pencil and I just ran out of my last pencil I was using, which was a NYX pencil. And so this came at the perfect time for quick brows. I literally did my brows in like 2 minutes. I just drew them on. I didn't do the brow strokes, the hair-like strokes, because I don't really have brows. So I just kind of drew them on. It does say on the box, define, enhance, and shape. The more pressure applied, the darker the brow. So, my hair is pretty dark. It's very dark brown. I haven't done it black in a while, but it's very dark brown. This color I think looks great. I didn't press too hard. It did go on very smooth, very creamy. It says it's got wax in the formula, but I didn't find it like too waxy. Like it went on super easy. I did take a quick little picture of the back of my hand just to show you that you can get hair-like strokes, but I just want to show you how smooth and like creamy it goes on, like with no effort. Like I barely even touched my skin. And then if I go a little harder, I don't want to break it, but I can get it a little darker. And then it's a super fine tip. It's like a micro, it's a very skinny pencil. And it's kind of matte, so like it's nicer and easier to hold on to. And it does have a spoolie on the other side. So that's the brow pencil. So this came at the right time. The concealer came at the right time. Nice to try a new lip product. That's something different than what I'm traditionally used to. You guys know I don't like glosses and I am obsessed with liquid lips, but it's nice to have something that's a little bit more forgiving than a traditional drying liquid lip. Because even when I wear my liquid lips, I'm always putting chapstick on over them. And then it's nice to add to my little Violet Voss collection. So I'm super excited. This was a great box. I did add up the value. It was $151.95 because that skincare product was $44.95. So I got $151 worth of products and I only spent 25 bucks. So Boxycharm, good job for the month of August. Very happy gal right here. So I do want to thank you guys for coming back, and if you like this video, definitely, consider subscribing. It doesn't take much effort. Just press the little button. And my channel's just about a year old. So, I really mostly just do unboxings at this point. Every now and then you'll see me do a tutorial. But yeah, go ahead and keep on coming back if you want to keep on coming back. Really appreciate the support. Everybody continue to stay safe. Thank you guys again so much for coming back, and you take care of yourselves.